Hello and welcome. Welcome. This is your February 2022 energy update. I'm Christine Gold, medium, mentor, and magic maker, miracle maker. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? And welcome wherever you are in the world. Say hello and let us know what's going on with you. I am still coming to you live from Lima, Peru. And yeah, this is February, and really February is known about the heart. The really this is the heart month. I mean, I know it's recognized as Heart and Stroke Month, and there's lots of causes. So let me know if I'm missing something. But overall, it really the theme is about love, and so really we're just gonna tune into some of the themes that came in, and don't make any predictions. It's rather prescriptive. I mean, you intuit any of the messages that might be for you, that might not be for you. And please let us know how we really are looking to create community, connection, co-creation, and collaboration. And 2022 is definitely the heart of all relationships with ourselves and with others. Yeah. So let me know how your January went. What are you looking forward in February? And yeah, like I said, February is Heart Month. We had the new moon in Aquarius, February 1st. We had the Lunar New Year and the Year of the Tiger. And then you also have Valentine's Day. And also the full moon in Leo coming up. And, those moon events are completely free. And let me know if you need a link. So, yeah, we celebrated February with Aquarius. We had a new moon party. And then it was also coinciding with the year of the tiger. And I have put out a video. It's the link is in the description as well, and in the comments. If you're like, oh, I missed that, it's there. And yeah, happy Lunar New Year to everyone, and hope you're doing well. So really, let's just dive into these messages and messaging, and really the first one that came up was space. And you know really, what are you creating space-wise for yourself, for your heart, your actual physical spaces, and any other space you're looking. I keep hearing still more decluttering, letting go of cords, people, places, things that no longer serve you. And people always ask, how do I know if my space, if I'm feeling crowded? It's a feeling. If you feel you're giving all the time, and there's no reciprocation, not saying that everything has to be reciprocal, but you find that you're giving and there's a lot of takers, that's something to notice. Why are you overextending yourself? Why are you ignoring things that are causing a lot of clutter in the mind and the body and in the heart field? Yeah, don't forget about that. So really, cleaning up your spaces at a 360-degree level, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, relationships, and finances. Where can you just clear everything away? I know we started the new year with the vision board, and that's why we meet 4 times a year, because things change. And even working with the moon energy, things change, right? I mean, new moons are about intentions and planting seeds and just clearing, 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 clearing. So now you're coming into full moon and everything is being illuminated, and we're detoxifying. And I just see it as every 2 weeks, it's a reset. Um, Really, more than anything, it's a reset. And if you want to do that daily through meditations or mantras, yeah, that's interesting. You're bringing new tools into your space. Um, Interesting. Like this beautiful rose. Something that, just invokes love and purity and really connects you back to the heart. All right. So that is for anyone that is needing, some love, some rose space. And now working on chords. We just talked about that, chords. Whenever I'm working with clients, whether it's through one-on-one mentorships or the group experience, I always ask, our chords. We have to be very aware of our energy centers, our chords, smoothing out our aura. And that's not to say, oh, stay away from those people. That is just to come in as a clear vessel, as a clear channel as much as possible. Because we can pick up energetic debris. We are energetic beings, right? We are here, as you call it, Earth School, right? What are you here to learn? And really, we're learning how inherently magical we are, that we're miracle makers, that everything we put into our field, right? It's a symbiotic, a cyclical energy. And the chords, who is taking, who is attached to you, and that could be anything: family, work, friends, acquaintances. So bringing in your team, your collective team, your guides, your angels, your loved ones, and again, going back to the work, and it is work. I mean, this is something you have to do every day, sometimes multiple times a day: grounding and chakra clearing and prayers, and setting intentions, affirmations, mantras, decrees. Referring to the good book, the Course in Miracles, whatever it is, but being anchored and centered and rooted in God first and foremost. And I also bring in Archangel Michael, the big protector, and he is there to cut cords. And I actually have a free meditation on that, a guided meditation, something you can take with you on your phone on the go. Let me know if you need a link for that, but it's on SoundCloud as well. Raphael, Gabriel, especially Gabriel, it's the throat center, the throat to the heart connection, and Uriel. That's the divine, the divinity. Those are the angels. And if you're like, angels, I'm not really feeling that. Well, maybe you're not ready to hear that message, because it's really about love. Love. Are you ready to just receive it and know that you are already? That you are already. All right. And inherent wealth. And it's not just money, although money is energy, right? Knowing that we already have everything we need inside, and we don't need anything from anyone outside of us. We have the power. We are wealthy spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, in relationships, and financially. And that wealth, through all this intergenerational trauma, past life fears, and all of that work that we're doing and continuing to do through the dark night of the soul, you can choose at any time to come out and go, yeah, I got it. I got it. I'm ready. I'm ready. And our ancestors were there to show us everything that they've been through, and not to repeat, because we're co-creating a new earth. It's now being built. So how do you imagine that? Through fear or through love? I already know my answer, but tell me what yours is. And in what you're really struggling with, or, I feel like there's a lot of questions, like crossroads, and what's my purpose, and why am I here? Those are those never ending questions. And really the only thing, and I heard this from Paul Selig, I don't know if you follow him, but he does a lot of channeling. He said the only thing that we're here to learn is our connection to divinity, to source, to God. That's it. One thing, not 10 things, but one, singular, uno, divine. So are you. Perfect, holy, child, blessed, sacred. So really tapping, and I think of the Pachamama, I think of Mother Teresa, I think of Sophia, I think of all the strong, beautiful, feminine energy. And We're really opening, the heart, this heart, the soul, heart and soul, heart and soul. It's all here. It's all here. It was never lost. Maybe temporarily. I feel we're all waking up to this in different stages, obviously. And the children that are coming in are preloaded where we are right now. Crystalline children, the star seeds. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I see kids at the age of 3, talking about not eating animals and being kind to each other and loving each other and starting movements, you know? Like January was the inner revolution. Now we're the activists, but we know in a different way. It's a heart activation. It's a heart activism, actions, heart, kindness, compassion, kindness, compassion. And we've lost some greats recently. Thich That Nan, he was, Buddhist, beautiful soul, just a beautiful soul. My gosh. Bob Proctor recently as well, right? I seen him as the dad that, gets stuff done. That's how I seen him. That's how I felt his energy. So what are you really tapping into? Uh, and yeah, the overall theme is love. So just going to go and it's been a while since I've done some intuitive writing, some channeling, and I'm being called back into this. And really, we all have that capacity. In fact, I recorded a video about this, so you can go look or find it on your favorite podcast. It's actually it is the highest, most rated and listened to um, teaching is intuitive writing, channeling. We all have that capacity. We all do. So get writing, whatever it is. Who are you? Why are you here? To hold space for everyone is depleting you because it's not your responsibility and they don't care. I'm not sure where this don't care, but not in a don't care where I need everyone to care. But it doesn't matter. That's the soapbox and box analogy. You can sit there and yell on your soapbox. It doesn't matter. They're not ready. So continue on. You'll find your tribe, your community, and I have several communities if you're interested, and they're free. So you need to care about yourself, your health, your spiritual wealth, your energy, your mission. You have completed your mission. Interesting. And or union. And now it's time to move on. You are being called to something else, something bigger and more expansive than you have ever imagined. So I see this being really, you're being pushed to your fringe, to the edge because things have got too comfortable again. And I'm hearing, but everything is so unstable. No. 2020 was like, what? You got to have your little spaces and not have to commute and things really slowed down. And 2021, you're like, oh my goodness, I got all this healing to do, all this work. Now you're like, okay, leveled up. We never are. So our hearts, our souls, our divinity has always been, it always has been and always has to, interesting, drag us around. So sometimes out of body and out of mind to realize everything is in your favor. Always. Everything, I think of Rumi. Act like life is rigged in your favor. That's it. And Rumi was all about the heart as well, right? Some beautiful, beautiful poetry. And I wrote a haiku, and I haven't done that in a very long time. I'm just looking at it over here. Cherry blossoms bloom, surrounding golden moon. Behold beauty womb. You know what? I'm going to have to put that in and create that in Canva or something and put it out because I feel like, that's like a lost art So maybe that's why I'm reading this now. It is a lost art. We're losing a lot of our creative capacities, or they're being yeah, I'm hearing this. They're being lit up. They're being activated. We're being very curious, like children, and we're going to play. And I heard, we were talking this morning about romping, the artful joy of not caring and just having fun and singing and dancing and playing and creating. So, what do you want to romp with? I think, oh my gosh, there was a show. I don't know if you remember Romper Room. I don't know if that was Canadian or what that was, but that just came in to my field. And go back to my 2022. I looked at the whole year, but these are the cards. The past, protecting our future. I mean, we held on to a lot of things, being reminded about this, the dragon's hoard. The present is the will o' the wisp. So we're really treasures hidden in the shadows. So now we're uncovering the shadow, because that's where all the beauty lies. It truly does. Everything needs to be exposed. And then 52, the future, straddling worlds, wandering between realms. And I feel this is really coming in around October, more so than anything. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful energy. And they all have 52, 62, and 12. So you got the twos. And I've talked about, the triple two energy. It really is like the relationships, more than anything. And maybe you work with angel numbers. You can tell me what that means for you. And overall, we're just going to draw one card for the month, one thing to focus on, because we have too many cards. I'm hearing we get distracted. This is interesting. Why, things are changing. Why this video comes out a little later, because I just feel, boom, first of the month, oh my God, we got to get everything out. It's that kind of rushing, and I don't want to rush. So I don't want to rush. I don't know about you, but I want to meander. There's a word. So this card I have never pulled before, walking tree, but I want you to see some of the symbolism in this, if you can. Walking tree, reconciliations. Do you see the face in the middle? This is all about grief and mourning, a time of necessary losses and reconciliations. So this is the wailing tree. Regroup, rest, allow yourself to say goodbye to what no longer serves. You may have been overdoing things, working too hard, too much efforting. Make a change. So anything you consider changing, you need to allow yourself to feel disappointment, loss, mourning. Honor your experiences. Give yourself time to consider all the gifts in it and have proper closure with it. And it's not about time. It's actually just about sitting in the grief and going through it. And failure is a perception. There's so much good to be discovered. But don't skip the stages of loss, because it doesn't get you to reconcile any faster. And we're seeing this worldwide, guys. And be honest and responsible and stay with your feelings. Life is not either or, both and, this and that. So dive in and process it. Allow it to become a temporary companion on your journey. This will pass, and then you will be more enriched by the experience. Yeah, and then you're able to really guide others. There's a lot of fire in this as well. It looks like autumn. Ooh, I almost feel like this is a phoenix energy too, and that's interesting with this. And then there's some heart symbolism. But this tree, the oak, the mighty oak, how long does it take to grow? And how expansive are your roots and branches? Your network is unlimited. That's what I'm hearing. Your network is unlimited. Put the feelers out, the feelings out. Okay, thank you. All right. Wow. Whew, there is some good stuff in this. And yes, I have private safe communities. Please join us. I'll leave all the links below as well. I'm just going to go through some housekeeping, as they call it, just in case, because, there's so many things you could be doing and watching and reading. I love to read. Maybe share the latest book that you're reading right now. Yeah, meetup.com, we have animal soul sessions. So if your animal is having some issues, it's a safe space to bring your loved ones, your furry friends, whatever they are, every month, every second Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And as well, Unleash Your Soul's Purpose is a community connection, co-creation, Saturdays and Wednesdays. Look for that. And of course, season 3, Power of Healing Your Energy show is still, we're still rolling along, having lots of fun, meeting some new guests. And I'm actually going to bring back some of our favorite guests from past seasons. I'm feeling called to do that. As well, Intuition Saved My Life. My book is out. It's available on Kindle and hardcover and paperback as well. And I will be releasing the first chapter to anyone who is interested, who would like a little a prelude to what the book encompasses. I'd love your support and, of course, your feedback as always. And reviews are very helpful within my podcast, within our communities as well. So we would appreciate that. All right. And I have a free workshop. It's donation based, called Heart Led Soul Fed, February 14th, Valentine's Day. So the links for that will be below. And as well, the full moon in Leo is coming up on the 16th of February. So the links for that, it is complimentary. Again, it's a great place to learn more about the moon, work with the moon, or just be part of a meditation, a Reiki share, and healing. All right. And there might be some messages and cards as well. And last but not least, we have a huge energy portal coming in February 22nd, 2022. This is a Venus portal, the love portal. There's a lot of symbolism, and there will be some messages, working with the numerology. And it is also would have been my mother's 70th birthday. So this is going to be a very sacred masterclass and session. I'll have a guest as well joining me, or a few guests. So please be on the lookout for that as well. Wow. February has so much to offer. And I'm really, would love you to find out why you're here. What's your purpose? What's your passion? And I invite you, this is a year-round experience through the Power of 8. It's an infinity group mentorship with weekly live coaching, and then there's one-off coaching as well. And then there's also a one-on-one mentorship called Unleash Your Magic. And I, only take so many students with me as well for the one-on-one. And there's limited spots for that. And there's 4 spots left for the Power of 8. So 4 more beautiful souls. I know they'll come in. And be on the lookout for this. Christ Consciousness Summit is coming back. This is the third year, the third go around. A lot of these beautiful souls that you see here have already said yes. So if you know of anyone else who is spectacular, send them my way, whose work needs to be shared. Please send them my way. Oh, wow. And then, of course, we've got the 2022 Dream Vision Map. That video is already out, available for purchase, but April's is coming up as well. So if you'd like a link to register for free, don't worry. If you haven't created your board yet, not a big deal. We've got you covered. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. I love you. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends. Take care.